Salve a tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul canale di Henik. Siamo tornati su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Continuiamo da dove ci siamo lasciati nella puntata precedente. Dovremo far unire Manka con Henik, mi sembra che si chiamava l'altro tizio, la guardia, di notte, per poter rubare l'albero della cuccagna in sostanza. Abbiamo lavorato col fabbro, abbiamo conosciuto Radovan. Tramite lui praticamente partecipare alle nozze, che qua dice partecipa al banchetto nuziale con l'aiuto del fabbro Radovan. Probabilmente dobbiamo andare anche dal mugnaio KREYZL, però in questo momento io vorrei fare questo dell'albero della cuccagna. Dovremmo fare passare il tempo però. Vediamo cosa accade ragazzi. Però nel frattempo dobbiamo mangiare. Mangiare. Perfetto. Ah, c'è la freschezza, ragazzi, guardate. La carne praticamente è andata a male, presumo. Perché è a zero la freschezza. Me ne sto accorgendo adesso di questa cosa. Mettiamoci questo. Gambesone. Berretto. Ci possiamo lavare? Ecco. Andiamo. È lui. Henik. Haha, eccolo.
A blessed evening to you.
Ma... E l'appuntamento come lo organizzo, scusa? Ecco, per andare da Manka.
All right, I'm here. You can go and see Manka.
Great. Thanks a lot, Henry.
My pleasure. Leave it to me.
I won't forget this.
Ah, don't mention it. Go on. Don't keep her waiting.
A posto, ora posso rubare l'albero. A posto, lui se n'è andato. Ora come faccio a rubare l'albero?
I can't chop it with my bare hands.
Non posso tagliarlo a mani nude.
I need to find an axe somewhere.
Un'ascia. Ma dai, che palle. Come faccio a trovare l'ascia? Pensi che lo trovo qua in giro?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Aspetta, questa non è un'ascia. Come la prendo? Ma perché è così complicato sto gioco? Io non lo so. Qua c'è l'ascia e manco la posso prendere. Vabbè. Vabbè. Cioè, assurdo ragazzi. Non possiamo rubarlo perché non abbiamo l'ascia. Vabbè. Dobbiamo fare. Facciamo passare il tempo. Non lo possiamo fare adesso. Ci serve un'ascia.
What a bloody bore.
Come è andato?
How did it go with Manka?
It was great. Thanks for taking over for me.
Ok. Ma perché lo devo picchiare? Cioè, queste sono scelte, ragazzi. Cioè, praticamente ho provato quell'opzione tu quando te ne andrai. E poi inizia il combattimento. Voglio vedere cosa ne pensa Manka. Mettiamo. Che è successo? Perché? Non posso.
Piss off!
Ma io devo dormire, oh, questo è violento. Oh, vabbè. Voglio andare da Manka. Grazie a Manka. Storia chic.
You have a very nice maypole.
Right? That's why we value it so much. We never let it out of sight.
Don't tell me you guard it all the time.
I mean it. Everyone watches it during the day, and each night someone different has guard duty. Right now, it's that musclehead Henik.
Sounds like you're not too fond of him.
You should hear my parents. Thing is, Henik likes my sister, Manka. But my parents put a stop to that.
Do you know why?
You'd have to ask them. I have to keep an eye on the sheep. We each do what we have to. Farewell, my friend.
Ragazzi, non trovo Manka. Che fine ha fatto? L'ha fatta sparire? Mi sento in colpa se è così. Eccola.
Thanks for taking over for Henik.
It was nice of you.
Don't mention it. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
I'm glad you helped us.
Perfetto. Pensavo fosse sparita per un attimo. Mi sembra un tipo apposta, Henik, dai. Cioè, secondo me, picchiarlo non sarebbe giusto. Comunque, dormiamo un po', se ci fanno dormire. Ma perché ci svegliano?
Piss off.
Non capisco. Vabbè. Vabbè ragazzi, andiamo dal mugnaio, perché l'albero non lo possiamo rubare neanche per adesso, perché non abbiamo l'ascia. E quindi niente. Dovremo trovare l'ascia qui. Ci sono tantissime cose da fare ragazzi, tantissime. Vabbè, andiamo. Che volete? No, 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 no.
Come on then! Ha! Gonna go you arson!
Cazzarola, cazzarola. Cazzo vuoi? Stai combattendo? Non voglio combattere. Vabbè, vabbè.
You know much for us, fucker!
Devo rifare queste cose, devo rifare. Ricapitoliamo. Noi stavamo andando a recuperare quella spada, però. Io andrei direttamente dal mugnaio Kreyzl. Quindi gli metto il punto di controllo e vado qui nel campo dei nomadi. Ah, sta pure piovendo. Bene.
Hey, do you want to raise horses?
Corsa di cavalli.
Good thing you spoke up. I'm looking for someone like that right now.
You are in the right place. We have not really talked properly yet, have we? I am Mikolai, and with my horse too, I organize horse races in this region. As a proper lovari, I make sure it is a challenge for both riders and horses. But we are missing a proper challenger. We cannot find a single decent rider anywhere around here. Even Bibrek, the best human rider, is afraid of me.
Who is that Bibrek?
He is a human who claims he's not human. But he can shoot. I do admit that. When I started to organize races, he came up with his own archery runs and happily wagers on them. But never mind him. We, Lovari, are more than happy to outsmart the likes of him in trade.
What does that mean, that you're Lovari?
Ask our horses about that. They will tell you how a proper Lovari cares for them.
Oh, I can't speak with horses. At least not sober.
A pity. Folks who understand them can trade them properly, maybe even sell them for a good price. They are almost as clever as people. If two happened to outlive me, he could easily organize these races on his own. What about you and your horse?
I don't have one right now, but
Era amico fedele.
simply a partner. A friend and a helper. Rather like a dog.
That is how it should be. But not everyone understands that. And Bibrek least of all.
Alright, but how about these races? How do they go?
Every challenger must first bow to Zamur. I tell you, he was a hell of a rider. People will talk about him until Judgment Day. There is an altar in his name in the woods nearby. If you do not say a prayer there, your horse will throw you before the race even starts.
I better not skip that then.
I will take you there. Shall we go?
Wait a moment. I'd rather speak with Bibrek first. You said he organizes archery contests?
Yes, yes. But you will see yourself, it is not worth it.
Cavalli e duelli, attenzione. Parla con l'altro cavaliere.
The voivod will want to talk to you.
Che vuoi tu? E l'altro cavaliere dov'è? Ah, qui sotto. Andiamoci. Lui?
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of
È
her.
scomparsa sua
Aranka's
figlia.
prophecy is true. You must help me.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivod of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivod? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika.
Certamente. Dove e quando è scomparsa?
Where and when did you last see her?
We track her to some cliff in Apollonia, but I cannot leave camp unattended so long. So, we go back.
Livello principale 8? Buono. Aumentiamo di livello, ragazzi.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No!
But
I said no!
I just mean...
I am voivod, and that means I am wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana?
Ok, se lo dice lui.
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. Attrezzature. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Misto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back.
Ok, dobbiamo trovare Marika. Ispeziona la sua tenda. Vedete ragazzi, ci dirigiamo da una parte e ci mettono altre missioni davanti. Ma dov'è che si trova? È lontanissimo. Andiamo a ispezionare la sua tenda prima.
Do you have any idea where Marika might be?
Dear boy, the crystal ball is cloudy. The smoke from the herbs goes with the breeze. And the flight of the birds? No, that cannot be relied on.
Can you really divine things from bird flight?
As sure as my name is Aranka. But wait, there is one thing. Last night I dreamt of a city of rocks.
A city of rocks? What does that mean?
I can only say what I saw, nothing more.
Vabbè.
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
I don't know what to think about it. I've got plenty to worry about myself.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dan have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
By the pennants I have here in the camp. Either I will be standing by them, or my horse too will be looking at them hungrily.
I'll keep that in mind.
I apologize.
Va bene. Ragazzi, la tenda di Marika io non la trovo. Non la trovo. Sconfiggi missione al duello. Mi serve l'armatura. Parla con l'altro cavaliere.
Hey, lad. Have you ever tried shooting from the saddle? It is better than just riding around.
I'm glad you spoke up. I'm looking for some riding competitions. I spoke with
Hallelujah.
Nikolai, and he said you're in charge of something like that here.
Daban horse. I am Bibrek.
Henry.
I'm glad to meet anyone who wants to honor the long tradition of mounted archery. Bow, crossbow, arrow, bolt, horse. A steady hand and sharp eyes. You gallop, you shoot. Targets fall and the groschen pile up. There aren't many these days who would challenge me and my mare, first of 1,000. The Cubans are lazy, and Mick from the Nomads is just the same.
Nikolai wasn't too thrilled about you either.
He's a decent enough rider, and that is about the only good thing I can say about him. Well, at least he's not a Cuman.
Why do the Cumans bother you? Aren't you one yourself by any chance?
I am Yassian, and my horse, first of 1,000, is Kengli.
What's Yassian?
You see, we Yassians are something like Boos. And Cumans, Mordvins, Skipchaks, and Seljuks too. Those are sheep. If you really got to know that lot down by the pond, you would see straight away.
So you're like quarreling neighbors. How did you ever end up here?
The Lord of the Heavens, Stangri, put me in his bow and shot me westward.
And why?
So I might spread his renown in mounted archery here, of course. So, what do you shoot with then?
Un arco. Magari avesse una balestra.
A bow.
Nice. But between us, do not let Mikolai get his hands on it, or he will poke his eye out.
All right, but what about the race? How does it work here?
One thing at a time. There is an altar in the woods over there that I built to the great Yassian marksman, Karachin. Every rider must bow to it before the competition. That is our custom. So, what do you say? Shall we go?
Let's go to the altar.
Follow me.
Ok, andiamo all'altare.
Here it is. Karachin's altar in all its splendor.
So, what should I do then? Is a bow enough, or should I pray as well?
You need not pray, but repeat after me. May this altar belonging to Karachin, the greatest archer of the Yassian tribe, be in this land an everlasting reminder of his glory on earth and in the power of God.
Damn it, Bibrek! Užarava zhoj od askušineha.
Do not interrupt, Mikolai. And get lost while you're at it.
I'm not going anywhere. And you stay here too.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I built this altar here. It is Karachin's grave.
You only claim it after I dedicated it to Zamur. Before that, you did not care about it.
Stanno
I
litigando.
dug up 4 arrowheads here, a harness and a kinjal. It is clear.
I heard Zamur spirits hammering horseshoes here. And in the morning, I found scattered coal.
I scattered it myself to drive away evil forces from Karachin's grave, you fool.
One more word and
Non dire nulla.
look around. Only dark, dangerous woods everywhere. But the spirit of Zamur protects us. In camp, on the road, and during races. Reason enough for him to
Meglio
have
non
this altar.
immischiarci.
So that is why you're holding your races up there. You fear the woods, so you would rather run your horse across a field. This is the grave of Yassian war leader and warrior. The god Tengri must have guided him this far. This altar belongs to him. Every arrow loose that hits its mark is in his honor.
Only you are shooting at straw dummies and targets stuck together with manner. Oh, mighty warrior.
You see, I'm training. For the likes of you.
Fellas.
Sorry, Henry, this has nothing to do with you.
E infatti.
This is actually useful for us. Let him decide whom the altar rightfully belongs to.
So tell us, Henry, which is better? Straight up honest horse racing or hoofing around shooting at targets?
I'll give you hoofing around. Mounted archery is a noble art. So,
Ma non ho capito niente, onestamente.
I have no way to decide. I haven't tried either one yet.
L'altare è importante, lo capisco.
Listen, I see it matters a lot to both of you, but you can't keep quarreling forever.
ask around the camp. Everyone will tell you the altar is mine.
Not a chance. Everyone knows I was the one who built this altar.
But you haven't asked anyone yourselves, have you?
Why bother? There is no judge here who would understand.
Che ne dite di me?
Then I shall decide. What do you say?
What do you think? He's not one of us.
But since we already have you here, Henry...
We'll probably not find anyone better.
Perhaps you are right.
So, how shall we do this then?
You and I shall prepare a few challenges for Henry, so he understands what is at stake. If he manages both, we shall accept his judgment.
Very well. Whatever judgment he delivers about the altar afterwards, I shall accept it.
La cosa che mi piace di più è la migliore.
So I'm to try both racing and mounted archery, and whichever I enjoy more will take precedence?
The spirit of Zamur will make sure you lean toward the racing.
As soon as you hit the first target, you will feel Karachin's blessing.
So which will you start with?
Tiro con l'arco a cavallo.
First, I would...
Mounted archery, of course. While the horse is still fresh.
Pashtu ograjcha banjola, usomele hakerava. We are starting with the race.
I said it first.
First. Ah.
So, where shall I begin?
Dimostra quello che sai fare. Ok.
So what exactly is mounted archery like? What do I need to know?
Before you ride your first race, you must know at least the basic rules. Otherwise, you would feel like a foal having kumis poured over
Sì,
his head.
in effetti.
We ride up above the camp, where I have set up a circuit. I paced it all out myself, so the paths are narrow and the horses can only manage a canter. They are afraid to go faster. Do not try it anyway. You cannot really shoot properly at a gallop because you need your hands free. If you do not want to guide the horse yourself, let it follow the path. It will find the right route on its own.
What can I shoot with?
A bow or a small crossbow. I will always give you a bit of ammunition at the start. We have 3 types of targets, each with different points. Different courses have different scoring systems. On each of them you compete against the points I scored there.
How do I know which way to go?
The course you will ride is always marked. If you still get lost, just leave the route to your horse and focus on shooting.
Anything else?
You have limited time to score points, so do not stop anywhere. If you miss something, you miss it. Just ride on. If you finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. Anything else you would like to know?
Vabbè.
Tell me once more, in a nutshell, how it works here.
Up above the camp is a circuit, where we canter and shoot at targets, either with a bow or a small crossbow. We have 3 types of targets with different points, and there are quite a few courses. Some are short, some are long, some are winding. Just tell your horse to go ahead, and it will find a way. If you score enough points before I blow the horn to end the race, you have won.
Tell me what the courses look like.
They are all on the circuit,
Ad
where
anello.
I will always mark clear paths. Some are short, some are longer, some are straight, and some are winding. They also have various names. Each one has 3 difficulty levels: easy, hard, and Tengri's legendary.
Tengri's legendary.
That is for riders who are not satisfied with even the hard courses. First of all, you must ride those only with a bow. There are so many targets that you will not have time to reload the crossbow. Lord of the Heavens Tengri likes to break his own rules, so those courses are full of all sorts of traps and obstacles. And remember I said you can tell your horse to run on its own?
Certainly.
So you cannot do that there. I will sprinkle the paths with my secret spice mixture, which confuses the horse. You will have to help it. We always have a good laugh when someone rides them for the first time. Crashes into everything and misses every target. But you can learn those Tengri courses. All it takes is patience and a good aim.
How do you know how much time I have and how much I've got left?
For each course, I keep a rhythm in my head. Sometimes we go for 40 drum beats, sometimes 55, and sometimes 85. Boom, 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 boom. You can make up some little tune if you like. Just don't spook your horse. When half the time is up, I'll blow a horn so you know how you're doing.
Can't you explain it in a clearer way? How long will it take?
60 drum beats is a shock. That's about 3 Lord's prayers.
All right. I can picture that now. Thanks. Tell me how scoring works.
I hang 3 types of targets around the course. A round one is worth 1 point. A straw dummy, which is a bit harder to hit, is 3 points. And the basket is worth 5 points. You do not have to hit the center. It is enough to knock them down.
Well, that sounds rather easy.
You'd be surprised. I recently had to change the rules. Archers kept stopping right in front of the targets, scared they would not score enough. In the end, they only saw the first bend of the course and their horses hardly trotted at all. So, if you reach the finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. That should spur you on.
A nice incentive.
Tried and tested.
How do the bets work?
Whatever you stake, if you win, you get double. If you shoot
Di
the
nuovo
same,
sta piovendo.
you just get your stake back. And if you score too few, you got nothing.
Can I get some practice shooting before I have to pay for it?
The smallest bet is just a few groschen. Think of it as paying me for setting all this up for you. If I had to put up koboks for you as well, you would be paying more.
What can I shoot with?
When you come to me, have a bow or a small crossbow on your back. I need to see right away that you are ready. Anything bigger will not let you reload on horseback, and you will only embarrass yourself.
What if I want to end the race early?
Just go ahead and leave if you want. Time we run out, I will take the stake, back up the targets, and go and have my gruel.
Ok, vai.
Give me a tip on how to make sure I win.
You do not have to hit every target. If you have not reloaded for one of them, skip it and be all the more ready for the next one. And do not forget, you get 5 bonus points if you reach the finish before time is up.
I'd like to ride a shooting course.
Am I to carry you on my back? Get yourself a horse.
Sì, e come lo procuro un
As
cavallo?
hungry as a wolf.
Come me lo procuro un cavallo? Lo rubo, me lo porto qui.
So how do these races work then? What do I need to know?
Once a day, up above the camp, 4 fellas meet and arrange a race. We have a small spot, right next to Bebrek's circuit. Each race starts and finishes there. Then race checkpoints are set up around the area, depending on which course is chosen. They are placed in spots the locals know. Though these local names are tough for outsiders. Places like Zeleov or Tachovitz, not to mention all those ponds.
What do the checkpoints look like?
There are 2 poles with flags, next to which there is a fire pit. Smoke rises from it, and someone usually stands by it. The trick is to figure out the best path from one to the next, and so on until the finish. You can ride through the forest, weave between trees and rocky slopes, or stick to firm roads and make your journey longer.
It'd be an advantage to know the countryside well.
Do not worry. Some local lads managed to get lost a few steps from their own birthplaces. You can decide for yourself how tough you want it to be. But take care. The best riders here know the land inside out and are not afraid to take shortcuts at the gallop. Anything else you want to know?
Tell me quickly how these races work.
Once a day we meet up about the camp and decide on the route. Then checkpoints are placed at the known spots around the region. Whoever passes all of them and returns to the start the fastest wins.
Tell me more about these checkpoints. Where are they located?
So I do not have to memorize every boulder around here. I pick just a few places. Which ones are you interested in?
Semin.
Across the road from the Semin fortress, there is a small pond. If you ride directly east from the start, the checkpoint is along the right bank.
No, indietro. Basta, basta.
Do you have any advice?
Do not ride with a shield or bow across your back. You cannot see behind you when someone is catching up.
Andiamo.
I'd like to take on the race.
And where is your horse? Did Bibrek stuff it with straw?
Ecco ragazzi, dobbiamo avere un cavallo per andare a fare queste gare, praticamente. Ovviamente non possiamo rubare i cavalli che sono qui. Ecco, monte rubano, ci uccidono praticamente.
Greetings. What do you need?
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
That's the Voivod's business. I don't want to talk about it. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Interessante. Vabbè ragazzi, io onestamente vorrei andare dal mugnaio. Abbiamo attivato quelle missioni che erano apparse. Ma ci vuole un cavallo ragazzi, che non abbiamo. Finora quelli che abbiamo guidato li abbiamo rubati e poi sono scappati. Noi dobbiamo mangiare. Hai mangiato qualcosa di avariato? Bevi un antidoto? No! E come facciamo, scusa? Vabbè, che palle però. Ma non possiamo tipo vomitare. No, non vomita. Pensavo avesse la funzione di Metal Gear Solid.
Greetings, my friend.
How's the forest work going?
It's misery. The trees in the rocks are as twisted as a pig's tail. There's bugger all coin in felling them.
Why are you felling here exactly?
Before, we was cutting hard timber for the building works in Trotsky. But since the job's been done, we only cut for Lord Semin. He gets a bit of coin in the town for it, but I say them local pine trees is miserable wood for building.
How do you get along with the nomads? They don't live that far from here, right?
How do you think? I try to keep an eye on them so as they don't get under my feet here. Old Lord Semin's a good-hearted gent, and he keeps a protective hand over them. But I've seen a thing or two, and I reckon it'll come back to haunt him.
How do I get to the nomads camp?
It's easy. Just follow the road from Semin to the west, till the end of that long meadow. And keep going till you reach the forest. You'll see their wagons there. Farewell.
Sono arrivato ragazzi, dal mugnaio.
God bless. Good evening. What do you need, lad?
What's the purpose of that pen? I see you're not grazing livestock there.
Indeed we're not, friend. That's where we learn how to fist fight.
Fist fight? How come?
Why do you think? It's a pretty handy thing to know, and it's 100 times better than sitting on your arse all day.
Does the miller know about this?
KREYZL? He came up with the idea, mate. Hey, fancy having a go?
And how do these fights work?
Nothing to it. You put aside your weapons and armor, challenge one of us, and hop in the pen. And from there on, it's pretty clear, I suppose.
Would you mind explaining the rules once again?
You put down your gear, challenge someone, and then beat the shit out of the other fella in the pen. You get it now?
And who takes part in these bouts?
Well, the first is of course me. If you manage to beat me, you can try Malik. He ain't as fast as me, but he's got a stronger punch. And if Malik ain't tough enough for you, there's always Vera. He'd tear you to shreds.
I'd love to try these bouts of yours. Shall we?
Wait a mo. First you need to get permission from the miller.
KREYZL? Why's that?
He's the one who came with the idea and made it work. He's looking for a champion among us for the Zheleyov tavern fights. There, they have proper brawls. Not like here. God be with you and have a pleasant evening.
Ma questo sembra quello, il mercante dei cavalli, la stessa faccia. Era lui il mugnaio, io lo cercavo.
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer.
Well, you don't look lame. I reckon I could find some work for you.
I also heard you're invited to that big wedding coming up.
That's no business of yours at the moment.
All right. So what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
Trasportare sacchi di farina.
Well, I probably won't find anything better around here anyway.
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. It may not seem like much, but if you don't dawdle, you might even save up for some nag at the Semine stables. I heard they got lucky and recently rounded up a bunch of horses from some company that got routed by bandits. They've got some gray old nag that they're practically giving away. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour, you understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Oh, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. Take care.
I wonder if Kreyzl gives him a groschen for
Ok, partita salvata, perfetto. Trasporti i sacchi di farina al carro. Ah, comunque il veleno è scomparso. Perfetto. Non ho ben capito dove sono i sacchi di farina. Ah, qua.
Fuck, that's heavy.
Il carro è questo, giusto?
What the hell is in this thing?
È la farina, Harry. Se sono sacchi di farina, mica può esserci cemento.
I can barely lift it.
Non c'è abbastanza spazio, come?
This is no joke. Fuck, that's heavy. What the hell is in this thing?
Tutti questi li devo trasportare.
Bit heavy for flour.
A new hand at the mill, eh?
I'm sweating like a pig. Maybe this one will be lighter.
Who did Kreyzl drag in here?
What the hell is in this thing?
Dai, stiamo finendo.
Kurwa.
Ma? Non è farina.
Have you got it done?
Non è farina.
I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
Non lo so.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskowitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's cold. The offer of Hermes Trismegistus. It's written right on it. Can you read? At least a little?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key. And most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. And then you'll get me into Semin's wedding?
Aye. If you help me, I'll find a way to get you there. Miller's honor.
Perfetto.
Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskowitz rat house.
I can't help you there. But my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then the bloody fool got caught because of something else, and they took it from him. I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, if you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. And it will be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
No, I doubt the bailiff will let me roam around the rat house and go peeking through his chests. Any advice on getting in there without being spotted?
Oh, come on. Do I really have to spell it out for you? Black clothes, the play of light and dark, a quiet night, and those who live in the shadows, concealed beneath its veil.
Is that supposed to be advice?
Just get some inconspicuous clothing and head over there after midnight.
And where can I get some clothes like that?
I had my outfit washed in the Gilioff bathhouse, but after a bit of disagreement, they refused to give it back. It's my gift to you. All you have to do is pick it up.
Pick them up? You want me to steal them, don't you?
Doesn't it sound like a suitable appetizer before the main course? There's no sense of trying to deal with the owner, Dorothy, anyway. She's a contrary woman who's impossible to talk to.
I'm not even surprised your paths crossed. I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Why call it the art of thievery? It's simply an art. But all right, enough wordplay. If you want to learn something, go and see Hensel. He'll tell you how to relieve people of the things in their purses, or how to quickly and painlessly send them to the land of dreams. And if you'd like to try opening locks without a key, there's a chest in the barn that you carried the sacks to. You can practice on that.
All right. I reckon I know everything I need. Thanks.
Ok, impara a bosseggiare. Ma direi che ci possiamo fermare qui. Al prossimo video faremo quello che ci ha appena detto. Dobbiamo rubare degli abiti. Introduciamo al municipio di notte, quando non si vede niente praticamente. Che poi dico, non mi vedono con la torcia. Quindi non lo so. Lo vedremo ragazzi nel prossimo video. Quindi nel prossimo video, prima di tutto, dobbiamo andare da Zinek per ottenere informazioni. Poi dobbiamo allenarci a borseggiare, ad atterrare e borseggiare. Poi dobbiamo procurarci gli abiti da ladro e poi dobbiamo rubare i documenti al municipio. Così poi possiamo finalmente partecipare al banchetto nuziale, presumibilmente. Ci sono tante cose da fare ragazzi, ma continueremo a farle al prossimo video. Come al solito fatemi sapere nei commenti cosa ne pensate. Continuiamo al prossimo video. Un saluto a tutti.